Yo, what's the word, man? It's your boy Big Ape, and today I'm back with another fucking fire ass script for y'all, man. You feel me? This script is for people like you don't have a lot of females in your server, and you need some more female shit going on in your city. You need like a pimping script that go crazy, or you need like some sort of situation where you know what I'm saying. You need some like you driving and the police chasing you and shit, and you want to pass your phone to your bitch and like, hey, hold that shit for me real quick. And she get put in her purse and shit like that. Or like you feel me? You just want to have a popular strip club, like you want your strip club RP to elevate. You can have this and you can set them up all there and everything. I'm gonna show you how this shit works. This shit fire as fuck. So first things first, right? You want to learn pimping? You gotta come to Big Mama, right? And you gotta learn the game from Big Mama. So when you come over there, you gotta click this first. So if I try to click get started, it's gonna tell me I need to learn the game first. So I need to pay Big Mama for the sauce. Now I just paid her. Now I can hit get started. Now it's gonna take me to my first girl that I'm trying to acquire and shit. And it puts me in the menu. So over here, I get to customize the chick that I want and shit like that. So over here, you take your time and build the girl how you want her to be and everything, and then you hit purchase, right? So in this case, I'm gonna just buy right quick. I'm not really buying anything, but I'm just saving the character. So once I hit confirm, now it's gonna tell me to put the name. I'll just call this Lisa, an outfit. I'll just call it whatever, casual. And then now it's gonna prompt me to save the naked version of this female that I just created. So now, in this case, let's say I want to save a naked version of her. I'll just come here and I'll just save some. I'll do something like this. I'll just say, this, and then I'd save. And just like that, I created my first girl. As you can see, all these ones over here are the ones that I created. So the three here that you look at are the three that I created. There's one, there's two, and there's three, right? And the one over there, I created with a different character just to show you how the interaction is going to be if it's somebody else that owns it, right? So I'm gonna get started and I'm gonna show you how everything works. So for now, we'll just do this. Babes. Now, the last one that I just created, I called her, what did I call her? I called her Lisa. So I could call her out with like T/babes, and I called her, and that's Lisa. And this is how she looks, because I didn't really do anything to her. I just put her out like that. So every babe that you create has different menus, and I'm gonna show you what all of these do. But before that, let's say you created your character and you don't like how she looks. You could do T/make over, and then you put her name. So in this case, Lisa. Make sure the casing is exactly the way you named her. Like in my case, it's like uppercase Lisa. When I do that, now I have two options. I can either edit with clothing or without clothing. So I want to edit the version where she's putting clothes on. So when I do that, it's gonna pull up that version, and then I can come in here and I can give her some shoes, right? So I can come here, I can just say, put some shoes on, save. So that's her, right? So now I can come here. I don't want her out. I'm gonna continue with the rest of the girls that I already have out. So I'm gonna send this one home. Now, let's go to the ones that I already have here. So I'm gonna use her for my example. So I can go into management. First thing I'm gonna do is tell her to follow me. And we're gonna bring her out of here. Alright. So now I'm gonna tell her to post up. Alright, so now she's posted up. So now we're gonna go through the menus of what she can do. So under management, we have place me. Place me is for when, let's say you're at home, you wanna have a lap dance and you wanna place her in you wanna have some fine movement. Like you wanna place her exactly where you want her, on top of a table, on top of a couch, right between your legs, shit like that. Now, because I own them, I could see all this menu. If I didn't own them, and if it was somebody else that owned them, I would see this menu, but I wouldn't be able to interact with anything except business. When I click business, I would only see pay 50,000 to interact, or whatever amount that was set in the config. So now, here, I'm gonna show you the place me. Place me is, once I hit place me, then I can move her around and kind of like, you know, put her exactly where I want her. Kind of fine tune it a bit. I could raise her up to put her on top somewhere. I could put her down. You know, I can move and then I can rotate her to face where I want her to face if I want to fine tune anything. Then I can hit enter and she'll be exactly where I placed her. So that's the place me. You have to follow, which I just showed you, she can follow me. And the stay is what I'm just showing you now, that she can stay home. And send home, I just showed you that earlier, where you can hit that to send her home and pull her back out. This one I'm going to talk about later, but let's move on to the next one. So style and animation. This is where you get to control, you know, you want to tell her take her clothes off, put her clothes on, stop an animation if one is already going on and stuff like that. So I'm going to start with here. So remove clothes. Take off clothes, put on clothes, remove clothes, put on clothes, and then dances. It's a lot of dances, so we'll just choose this one for now, but you can add more dances, all kinds of stuff, street teases, all kinds of, you know, the strip pole thing. This is where the place me really shines, because, you know, let's say you got them doing a dance for you and they're not just kind of completely aligned to a pole. You can just come to management and place me, and you can just, you know, move her exactly where you want her to be on the pole. You feel me? And just kind of fine tune her. Make sure she like ride on that pole. You feel me? And you hit enter, and then she just be doing it over there on that spot. You dig? So now you can also come here and you can hit stop animation. You can stop the animation. Let's take a picture. This is for like when you got your poses. Let's say you got poses that you like in the city. You can put all of these in the config, and the poses will come in here. And when you select the pose, she'll do that pose, and all you gotta do is stand next to her and take a picture. For those that like to flick up. And then you can use the makeover to change her clothes every now and then and shit like that. Now, for vehicles, you can tell her to go sit in the car. You feel me? And she'll sit in the car and she'll wait for you and shit. And you know, you can drive whatever, and you know, and she'd be there. You want her to get out, she'd get out the car. And you just can tell her, come to me. And she'll get out the car and she'll come, and tell her to stay. Now, here's another thing that y'all gonna fuck with. Basically, I could slide her anything that I want, right? In business here, I could look at wallet and I could see how much she done made from other players. So other players that want to interact with her, they gotta pay her to get access to the menu, and they do whatever they want with her and shit, and then she'd be able to make money while fucking with players, right? And then on the business side too, she got a purse, and in her purse I could slide her whatever. So I could come over here, I could check and see if I got a pole on me and shit. I could give them a pole, all kinds of shit that I got on me, some drugs or whatever, right? In this case, give them got some money. Yeah. So how much do I have? 125,000. So I'll probably get her like 25K. Alright, so now she got 25,000 on her. What I'm gonna do right now is I'll give her some of these. Fitness and purse. I'm gonna get her I'll get her 100 D's so she can move them for me. So now she got 25,000 my bread, and she got some coke, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come with her. I'm gonna go to a business, and I'm gonna tell her move them bitches for me, right? Under them coke. So now she finna sit up there and get them bitches up for me. You feel me? I can have these ones entertaining me. I can have as many as I want. I can have the girls entertaining me. I can have the other ones getting bread for me. So I think the direction that she's facing, I think her pads are probably getting stuck over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell her to follow me. I'm gonna move out of this way. I'm gonna tell her to start again. Alright, now it should start flowing. But I think what happened was they was getting stuck behind that fence over there. So now that's the process of homegirl getting them things up for me and shit.
What's up, little bitch?
Feel me? And you get notified when they making plays for you and shit. So I can have more than one person doing that shit for me. I can come to her, management, business, and I could go to the wallet, see how much money she done made for me. So now I'm gonna take the bread. Got the dirty money, 87,000 in dirty money that she done made for me and shit. So now I could give her some more. Let's go just 4 left, so I can give her some more. Alright, so I can tell her, go ahead, get them bitches up for me. And she finna sell them bitches right quick. Alright. So I got 2 of them handling them plays. And now, this is how it looks when it's a different player talking to somebody that they don't own. So right here, if I click on management, nothing works. I click on style animation, nothing works. Go to vehicle, nothing works. Business, it says I gotta pay 50K to interact. So once I pay that, now I can tell her, I can give her instructions. I can tell her, all right, first of all, stop dancing, come back, get on the car, feel me? Now, I'm gonna show you another thing. So with this, I'll just tell her follow me right quick. So there's somebody else, so the pimp that owns this hoe right now gonna make a lot of bread too, right? Because well, he got a fine ass hoe over there on the corner, and this what finna happen. Like a hit. Just tell her to stay in one place. Alright, post up. Now I can come here, I can tell her take off your clothes. Put your clothes back on. Take off your clothes. Put your clothes back on. And I could go over here. And I could come here and I could say use emote. So naturally when I do this first and I go to emotes, I can't really do no share emotes with them if they're not players. So, but what I could do is, now what I've done is you come here and you can say use emote menu with this girl. So once I click it, now I've turned that on. So now I can open my emote and I can come to share emotes. And I could do all kinds of stuff. Obviously use your imagination because of YouTube guidelines. I'm not going to show a lot of stuff here, but I've done a lot of custom work in terms of I've added sound effects. So like the girl moaning and all kinds of shit. I've also added a lot of little stuff to make it more realistic. So like facial expressions, mouth expressions and shit like that. And then synced everything together. So like that. Alright, so you get the point. There are many more, so all your dances, your dance moves, salsas, bachatas, all kinds of shit, everything will be in sync and it would flow. You can see that she's just right on me, everything is on sync. They are all aligned and carefully put together. So everything is just going to align correctly. Now, let me show you what I was saying about sounds, the sounds and expression and all of that stuff, right? I'm not gonna do too much here, but just use your imagination, and when you get the script, you can explore further, right? Give me a sec. Let me see. Just trying to choose something not too crazy here. You see the facial movements and everything, as well as that. Let's see. I can move on to somebody else. This, and then I'm gonna set. Now she's the new person that I can now do this with. See, that's different. And look at the face. Alright, you get the point. What did I show this? Okay, so we talked about the wallet system, withdrawal, the purse where they can hold stuff for you. They'll be able to move drugs and sell drugs when you own them. The vehicles, they'll be able to sit in vehicles and ride with you. They'll be able to do business. You'll be able to use emotes with them, place them where you want them to be. You can put them in strip clubs. You can have many of them fill up yacht parties and make the yachts look good with them. Put them all in bikinis. Have scenes with them and all that. So there's a lot of RP opportunities with this script, and then also for pimping. This is the realistic pimping where you actually pimping out to players that are your actual customers, and you can also make money from pairs by having them sell drugs for you in the city. So there's a pretty fire script, pretty versatile. It comes with a character creator. It works with Ilium appearance, skin changer, FiveM appearance. A lot of the it doesn't matter what appearance or clothing or character creator you're using. Chances are it's gonna work because I'm supporting a lot. So it has you have the ability to, learn the game, create your girl, the perfect girl that you want, and have her as one of your personal escorts, or have them as one of the hoes that you can pimp out to other players, or just straight up have them be in the slums trapping out with you, grow an army of people who can help you sell your dope and move your weight and shit. Or even just have somebody who can hold your blick just in case you pull up with the cops and shit like that, and you feel me, like you ride or die. So just so many applications to this. You choose how you want to use it. If you guys like this, let me know how you're using the script in your server, what it's accomplishing for you, and then if you have any ideas or ways or things that I can add to this to make it better, please feel free to drop a comment. The link to buy the script is below the video. It's going to take you to my Qbox store, and you'll be able to get the script. In the config, you'll be able to change a lot of things, use your animations, whatever you want to put in there, and it's just highly configurable. Okay, I have a Discord link below. Click that and it'll take you to my Discord, where I'll be able to support you and help you set up or fix any issues that you might have. So yeah, feel free to tap in. I would say this is not meant to replace the female RP portion of your server. If you're using it like that to try to pretend to be something that is not, then that is not that's not the right way to use this. The right way to use this is to enhance your RP and to make it better, right? So that, because sometimes a lot of people put their personality into the game instead of maintaining their own character, right? So you have somebody who come and say they're RPing as a stripper or anything like that, but they wouldn't actually RP the whole strip thing. They would only do it haphazardly, right? So with this, there's no emotion or the person involved. You're able to have characters that can RP out the scene with you without having to feel any sort of shame or anything of that sort, right? Or like, you know what I'm saying? So this is meant to be that aspect. Or you just have somebody who's just going to sit up there and trap with you whenever you're on, and they're only working on your time. When you're in a hood, you want to trap and you want to have people move their shit for you. That's and how you can move weight quicker and shit like that. As for server owners, you can control this by making sure or limiting where Big Mama can be found, making it to where it's only a whitelisted stuff. Only somebody who is paid can have access to the females, or even make sure that you can charge per female, right? You give them access to it, they get one character created, and they don't get access to it again until they pay and you want them to get another. So server owners, there's so many ways to control this. And then for players, there's so many RP opportunities. For you as the server owner, you get to dictate how you want this to be used. And it also saves you from a lot of the ERP nonsense that happens in the FiveM community. With this, it's pairs, so it saves you a lot of the headache when players are on whatever your players want to be on. They can be on that shit, and you don't have to worry about it being a real person on the other side, or worry about what the fuck going on with them and all the issues. This would kind of like save you from all of that. But just like I said, this is not meant to replace real interactions with real people out there. it's left for you to know how to use both and use them responsibly. All right. This is your boy Big Ape. Until next time, just remember, I only keep the fire street shit coming. I have different ideas on drugs and how I'm going to be doing drugs moving forward, and different scripts that are coming out. So a lot of the new scripts that I'm going to be coming out with soon. Stay tuned for those. Those are going to be heavily street inspired. Not FiveM shit, but heavily street inspired. So the same shit that you would see down the street in real life, down the corner of the street, how it happens, same way you go about doing everything, that's how I'm going to incorporate everything going on. The way blicks are handled, the way attachments are handled, so I got a lot of custom shit coming. Just stay tuned to the channel and tune up. Until next time, thanks for rocking with me. Everybody who's been supporting my scripts, just know this is a solo adventure. I just do this shit myself. There's no planning team or nothing. I just sit up, think of shit, and figure out how to build the shit and make it work, right? And once I get it to where I think is good, I put it out. And shout out to everybody who's been supporting.